It's been a long time since I've made a video. I keep saying that too. I don't intend on that. It just... life gets hard, and it just happens. It just happens. All the time to me. It's been a stressful set of couple weeks since the last time I made a video. You could look at my life and go, oh, well, that's not stressful. Oh, well, that's not, you know, hard or whatever. Oh, I wouldn't have a hard time with that. For me, in my life, it's hard. It's hard, the kind of job that I have. It's really hard for me. And I'm just trying my best to live my life the best way I can. And that's what's important to me. That's really important that, you know, you may not have the exact life that you want. And I'm not dismissing my dreams and my goals in the future that I will achieve. But sometimes you just gotta relax, calm down, and just think, okay, I'm living the best life that I can. Anyway, in just a few minutes, I think Brady is coming over to help me set up the rest of my miners. I just opened this, so this is a box with another A9 miner. So I just barely opened this up, so I can't wait to get this all set up and put in to the stack of miners. I just had a realization. I thought I still had two A9s, or not two A9s, but I thought I had two Z9 minis, and then I thought this bottom one was an A9. Whoops. I guess I won't be making as much money as I thought I would. I'll be happy to have this one. Brady convinced me to sell my last A9 miner, and all it did was really just give me replace a miner. It didn't really do much for me. But maybe if I can sell one of these, doesn't matter which one, if I can sell one of those, set this up, and by selling one of those Z9 minis, I could buy another A9 miner. And then I'll be set up the way I thought I was going to be set up, and we'll all be good. I thought that I was... well, I don't know if it's the same setup I had before, or not. I think it might be. Well, I guess I'm back to the very beginning with the whole setup of three Z9 minis and one A9. So we'll see how much money I make with this again. Because last time when I got the A9, my first A9, and had it all set up, I was making a lot of money. I'm actually looking up right now how much I'm currently making, and then I'll be able to see how much I'll actually be able to make. So the weird thing is, on Nice Hash, it only says that I have 3 cents. It's been at 2 cents forever, and so now I'm trying to figure out if this is correct. So I'm glad Brady's coming over so he can walk me through how to make sure that everything is set up the way that's supposed to be, so that I know whether or not I'm actually making any money. Because if I'm not making any money, I'm going to be very annoyed and frustrated, and I'm going to blow up. Okay, I just entered in the calculations. Up here is how much some weird stuff that I don't understand and I don't care for. But I entered it into a calculator, and it's making me $93.77. On here, it only shows that I have 3 cents. So this is really frustrating me and annoying me that this is the case. I really don't like Nice Hash right now. It's nothing set up the way it should be. Well, it was around 4 when the last clip happened, and Brady texted me later, because I texted him asking him if he was coming, just to make sure. I wasn't upset or anything, or annoyed. I was just wondering if he was coming, just to confirm, and he said that he would be here 10 o'clock tonight, so it's been a while, and right now it's 8 o'clock, so it's been a long day. I actually just uploaded a video on Minecraft, a server that I play on, the SCHEDUAL server. I would appreciate it if you check that out. If you love Minecraft and you love seeing people interact with each other, that's a great, my Minecraft series is pretty great. While I wait and wait and wait for, well, Brady to come, or for it to turn 10 o'clock in the evening, I want to eat some cereal and watch some YouTube, more YouTube. I've been watching YouTube all day, because I really have nothing else better to do. I did edit a video. I'm also waiting for the members of the SCHEDUAL server to respond to me on Discord and everything, so, because I've asked them a question about my season, because I have the server in Season 1, because the server hasn't had any official series or seasons, so I thought I would just do it as Season 1, but now that I'm thinking about it, we're in version 7 of the server. This is my first time on the server. I joined on version 7, so I've asked them a question to see if I should keep it consistent and say that we're in Season 7 instead of Season 1, because also I don't know how the other players are going to label their videos, if they're going to label it Season 1 or Season 7, because, I mean, they could keep it consistent with me and say, yeah, we're in Season 1, even though it's version 7, or we could readjust everything, or I could readjust everything, and call it Season 7, because that's technically what we're in, and I just joined in Season 7. I don't know, we'll figure it all out. Well, it's the next day. It's Monday. Yesterday was Sunday. Brady did come over. He came over at 10 last night, and we discovered there was a problem with my miner that I had ordered, so I basically sold it to him, and it actually turns out that I'd be better off getting a different type of miner. It's called an E3 miner, and that would mine more than my A9 and 2 or 3 of my Z9 minis combined. Just one of them, or like roughly, one of them. 1 or 2 of them would do more than that. So I would rather, and I could technically get an E3. I would rather get an E3. I have the money for it. It's not as expensive as it seems or sounds like it would be, but I'd rather get an E3 than have another, or even 2 A9s. I thought that the A9s were incredible, but I'm actually looking forward to getting E3s, because then I can have one E3, let's just say, 1 E3 and 3 Z9 minis, all plugged in, making me money. It's easy. I cannot wait for it to happen. I'm just really excited for what's going to happen in the future. So I've actually spent a lot of time today cleaning. I cleaned off my sink. It was just full of, well, facial hair shavings all over, because, well, let's just say I want a better shaver. But yeah, I cleaned up the sink, and it looks so much better, cleaner. It actually feels really good to know that it's clean. I don't know. You can't probably really see too much, but I love it. I've also had a lot of stuff on here. I do need to change that. Fall is here. And but anyway, the point is, I have a whole bunch of stuff on here, and it looked messy and dirty, so I cleaned it off. I cleared it off. I've also been trying to redo my plants and see if I can get them to grow, because I forgot about them and left them just laying in the dirt, and I forgot to water them. I forgot that I need to water these ones more frequently than a succulent, so they're kind of wilting, but I think if I can stay on top of it, the more I can stay on top of it, the better things will go, the better that, and more likely that they're going to survive. I have seen some spots, like obviously a lot of the leaves on two of the ferns that I have are dead and drying up, but there are 1 or 2 leaves in each fern that are still alive, I think. And so I'm really hoping that me picking it back up again and actually watering it more frequently, like I should be, I'm hoping that that will help and the ferns will grow into its terrarium. I'm really, really looking forward to it, really excited. This room, the floor used to be really messy, full of boxes and garbage and clothes, and I have finally taken care of that. Even the desk, it used to be full of garbage, which I need to take care of the garbage here. I need to throw that away, of course, but I don't know, this used to be very messy, and I cleaned it, and it feels really, really good to know that I have a clean room to come into. Something I've been really getting into recently, it kind of is the same as like when I started getting into energy and stuff. I've recently gotten into kind of, well, obviously I want to get into the more natural side of things. I want to reduce how much plastic or other things that are not biodegradable. At least I want to get rid of the non-biodegradable items that I use, or I want to be able to only have the things that are going to last longer than some of these plastics and other manufactured scientific kind of materials. I want to reduce the amount that I use of those things in my life. So I found a YouTube channel. A lot of these things, I don't know how I find them, but I do find them and come across them. So this one channel I came across, and this guy does a lot of research and basically in a way reenacts mid to late 1700s to early 1800s kind of way of living, and he goes through, he experiments and tries to figure out how did they do it, and he puts it into modern terms and shows you how, well, it's hard to explain, but I love how simple their life was. Obviously, yes, life is easier now because of the things that we've been able to accomplish and the things that this modern age has been able to develop into. But at the same time, there's something about the way that they lived back then, back in the colony age, colonizing America age. During that time period, it was incredible how easy and simple making food was. The fact that you have to chop your own wood in order to keep warm, especially during the winter. You have to cut your own wood. And I don't know, like all these things and all the things it takes to upkeep or run a homestead, just your own small property, and your house, your cabin, whatever you're living in. What it takes, it's incredible. It's a lot of work, it's hard work, but it's work that I personally would love. I don't like the kind of work I do. Obviously, yeah, I do physical labor intensive jobs, but working at Habitat for Humanity Restore, but at the same time, that's not work to me. Work is something that's going to feed me, help me survive, help me live, and provide for myself and or my family, if I had one. It's really, really, really hard for me to explain and describe, but I love it. I love the idea of having my own property, chopping down trees, cutting my own wood, building my own cabin. Well, okay, I'll definitely be okay with if there's already a cabin on the property to just buy that property, but to do the things to make it function the way I need it to make it, I just love the idea of cutting my own wood for a fire to warm up my cabin, warm up my house. All these different things. I love the idea of that. Or creating a part on the property where I have my own garden. I want my own garden. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to the opportunity when that day comes that I'll have my own property, I'll be able to have my own cabin or house, whatever you want to call it, and be able to do all the things that I need to do in order to, well, upkeep and keep my whole property running smoothly. I just love the idea. Something I haven't done for a while is actually journaling. I feel inspired to want to journal a little bit, and I just can't wait. So if I open up this top drawer, actually it's been so long so I don't really remember which one I'm currently writing in. I think this one, nope, that's not the one, because I know this one's full. This one's already been written in all the way through. So I think it's this one. So we'll take that out. And now I need to find a pen. I don't know if I have one really available. I got the red one, but I don't know if I really want to use that for writing in and journaling. This one I could use, but I'd prefer not. There's this blue one. Found one. It's purple. I think it'll do great. Yeah, this was opened recently, January 25th, which is really interesting. Start of the year. The last time I wrote looks like it was July 16th. In the same, basically the same purple pen. So, start on a new page, and we'll see what happens. Oh, also, I've actually started labeling or titling each of my entries. So this one is utilizing the benefits of the energies of the earth God gave us. I'm really looking forward to that being read by my family and kids and posterity, etc. This one's called the Energy and the Universe, which is kind of going off the same thing as the last one. This one is, well, introduction, because this was opened the first time opened. I love the decorative print along the side. It's just so beautiful. I love kind of classic style of the pages and the way the book is put together. It's beautiful. It's a leather. It may be a mock leather, but still it's... I don't know, I love it. I also number the pages after I make an entry, so I'll go back through each page and re-number them as well, so that's what I do. Well, another day. I still haven't showered in about a day. It's Monday right now, and I haven't really been that productive. Even yesterday, Sunday, I wasn't really that productive. Yes, I still have the minors, so I don't know if it's even... I don't know if the sound is drowning me out or whatever. It is kind of annoying, especially when editing, because there's so much I have to do. Still haven't changed. The fall is coming, because fall is here, but actually, well, I don't know. Maybe it is past fall. Winter is coming, though. Or is winter already here? It's November right now. I don't know. My plants are... they don't look very good. At all. I mean, that one seems a little bit more promising. I don't know. They look so dead. I'm struggling with plants. The big one in the back is doing really well, obviously. And I think that the alien egg one is doing well too, but I don't know. I also still have leaks. I put hot glue around the edges to seal up the glass around the edge of, like on the inside of the terrarium case, and it still leaks a little bit. But hey, trial and error, trying things out. I really should make my bed. I need to fix up the dresser top there. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with the box of stuff here. I really need to clean up my desk area and everything. Oh, by the way, I just made this thing, so I'm really happy how this turned out, just for my first time. I can't wait to use it, honestly. I decided not to do anything for the pages. I did draw in with a pencil the marks for like the paper to represent the paper and stuff. Yeah, this is it. It's a wood box, but you can open it up and you can put something in it. I was going to color in or paint in the inside and everything, but I don't have the space, the kind of studio that I want for painting and doing all sorts of crafts and stuff, and being able to make a mess and not have to worry about it. In here, my sink, yeah, that, there's just a mark all the way around where the green paint was from my paintbrushes. I tried to clean it up as fast as I could so it wouldn't stain any or leave any marks in the sink, because this is a student housing apartment complex, so I don't know. Trying to figure this out, trying to figure out life, trying to figure out how to do art and make a living off of it. That's my ultimate goal. I want to make a living off of my art. I have some ideas, and I'm just gonna give it a try, I guess. Something else new that I've done is, I mean, you've heard this before, but I'm utilizing the law of attraction, or at least my knowledge of the law of attraction and how to use it. I've been doing my best with what I have available to me at the moment, and so something new I've done, I think I've shown this before, but I've actually changed it up because I realized my goals were not reasonable. They weren't actually obtainable. Even for stretching myself, it wasn't even obtainable. So, here's my whiteboard. I have the goal to make $5,000 a month, which then means I need to get 7 sales on Etsy. Like, these are small goals, I understand these will not literally make me $5,000 a month. But, what will help is, my ultimate goal is $5,000 a month. So I'll start out with trying to make 7 sales on Etsy, which they're my stationery cards and things, and maybe any other crafts that I do if other people are interested in them, and whatever. I think I have a link in the description for my Etsy shop and my Redbubble shop. Yeah. So I would highly recommend checking that out if you are interested in kind of the handmade kind of stuff. Hand-drawn stuff. I'll send it to you. But then, also 5 sales on eBay. eBay, so because I have the miners, these miners are going to become obsolete, or in other words, they're not going to function the way that I would like them to. They're not going to be as valuable. They're not going to bring in the same amount of money they currently do in the next week. So, 5 sales on Etsy, at least about 3 of those sales are going to be selling 3 of those miners, and they are going to be, well, I'm going to add my cards, the same cards that I have on Etsy that I'm trying to sell, or make and sell. I'm going to add those to my eBay account and see if I can sell those. I really do think that I could sell them. I just gotta find the happy medium to figure out what is the price that customers are willing to pay that isn't so low that I don't make any money off of it, but is high enough that I make money, but my customers are happy and willing to pay it, if that makes sense. So if you guys have any suggestions or recommendations on a price that I could do, please check out my eBay and my Etsy shop. Probably prefer to my Etsy shop. Check that out. Compare my prices. See, let me know, what would you pay for those cards? And then of course I do have I really want to work at SCHEDUAL. I think it'd be a lot of fun, so I wrote that down. That's going to keep my flow. That alone won't make me $5,000 a month, but it will help with a steady income. No, I haven't been fired from a job. No, I'm not quitting a job right now, but at least as far as I'm aware of, I haven't been let go or anything. So, but my goal is to be in a job that I can have a steady flow to be able to pay for the things that I need to pay for, especially for rent and whatever. But something that I'd enjoy going to work to. Even in the stressful moments, it's still something that I can handle and I feel comfortable with. Because my current job at a thrift store, essentially, it's awful, it's terrible, they treat you like garbage, they treat you like junk, the managers do, and then the customers themselves treat you like garbage because you're a thrift store, and you sell used stuff, so of course they can treat you like garbage like everything else that comes in. Although, one manager, I won't say the name, but they are nice, they are kind, they are willing to work with you, they're willing to hear your opinions and talk to you and work with you. So I guess there is one person where I work, the manager, that I can tolerate because she's awesome and she understands I love her in a professional sense. So yeah, that's my goal. Those are my goals. I'm trying to do $5,000 a month. I'm trying to utilize the law of attraction. Now if I pull this out, I want to show you something else that I've been doing to further the excitement for the law of attraction stuff. I've been writing down goals, the goal and the things that are going to help me reach my $5,000 a month. I've only done it twice. I should have done it this morning, but I didn't. I'll do that later tonight. This one I did that evening, Saturday evening, and then when I woke up on Sunday morning, I didn't do it immediately, but still in the morning, soon after I woke up, I wrote down some of my goals and things just to help me focus better on what I need to do in order to reach this goal and what I'm willing to do to reach the goal of $5,000 a month. And it's amazing, and it fills me up with joy, excitement, motivation. I'm so excited and looking forward to improving my life just because I set a goal and I set out to achieve it. That sounds really cheesy, but that's my thoughts. Well, I haven't worn this jacket for a long time. I don't really know if you can see it. I don't see what you can see. So I don't have a camera that will show me what you see, because I don't have enough money at the moment. Shouldn't have said that. The universe hears everything that I say, but I haven't worn this jacket for a long time, so I don't think I'm gonna wear it. I feel very uncomfortable. I feel exposed. My shirts ride up my body instead of staying put and down where they should be, and it's very annoying. I feel very, very exposed. I don't get people with belly shirts where it exposes their belly. That just sounds very uncomfortable. If feels very uncomfortable to me and it's not really showing any of my skin, then I don't know how people do belly shirts. It's kind of weird and, in my opinion, kind of gross. This feels so much better. This is a coat, or whatever you want to call it, that my mom got me for Christmas last year, so I'm actually really excited about wearing it. It's just really fancy and heavy that I just don't want to ruin it. And I want to also wear it for the right occasions, but I don't really have very many good options at the moment, especially because all my other stuff is in the dirty clothes, because I need to do laundry today. But I think for what I have available to me, this is a perfect solution for how cold it is. It's actually not as cold as I thought it would be out there, but it's cold enough to wear a jacket. I almost forgot a mask. Going to the store, currently, because I live in Utah, currently the COVID-19 pandemic has increased and improved. Well, not improved, gotten worse. So they're mandating that no matter where you are, you're supposed to wear a mask, especially in public places. So, I'm gonna wear a mask. By the way, these are on my Redbubble shop if you want to check it out and maybe purchase a mask or two for yourself and a family member. I think they're phenomenal. I can breathe in them. They're really nice. They're really cool. Hand-drawn by me. And Redbubble will print them off for you, made to order, so you can order one, and then they'll ship it to you directly. So, yeah, that's really cool. And let's go to the store. Yeah, not as cold as I thought it would be. The pool area with the gazebo has some snow on it. It's really cold enough to do that, but not cold enough to... I don't know what I'm saying. That's the pool area. Okay, they got it covered. Great. I honestly thought that it was a year-round pool for some reason. I don't know. Oh, the mountains are beautiful, covered in that snow. Oh, it's so beautiful. Got back from the store, decided to check the mail, and I got mail. I got a package. I'm really excited for this one because I actually know what it is. This is basically like another one of these. It's from the Magic Candle Company. I'm not sponsored, by the way, but I really enjoy lighting their candles for some reason. It's fun, so can't wait to open this up and I'll show you what I got. Well, it smells really, really good. It smells really nice and like, well, pumpkin spice. No rhyming intended. And I'm excited to have this smell throughout my room. It's going to be great because it smelled a little weird in here for the last few days. So I'm really happy and excited for this candle to be here, and I'm excited for it to give me a better scent in my room. Lack of better wording or phrasing, so yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. I love the Magic Candle Company, so I hope that this candle melts properly. I got the Main Street, Autumn on Main Street, kind of based on Disneyland, so I'm really excited about that. It looks amazing, and it so far smells amazing. Now, I also got Jungle Boat, which is based on the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland, so I'm really excited about this one. When I opened up the package, I think it smelt just like this. Like, this is the one that smelt the most, in a good way. I don't know, it kind of smelled like grass, plants, weeds, but like not in a bad way, just in a good way. So I'm really excited about this one, so I can't wait to burn out the Main Street one and then get to this one at some point. So I'm really excited about that. So when I get to that point, I'll let you know how it goes and how it smells. Well, let's see if I can do this really quickly before my camera dies. It's close to 8 o'clock in the evening. I still have laundry to do. I came home, had some ice cream for dinner technically, and then watched a bunch of YouTube videos of my favorite YouTubers who play Minecraft. But this time I found that they were also playing a game called Among Us, so I'm really excited about that, actually. Like, it makes me feel happy. I love those kind of games, actually. It's not hard to do. The kind of murder mystery kind of things, those are fun. Those are actually really fun. Anyway, I gotta get some laundry done. I gotta get some other things done. So I think I'm gonna call it for tonight, or for this video, so I can maybe upload, or edit this video and maybe upload it. I don't know. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm gonna call it quits on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!